The Voice Behind the Mask, episode The Echo That Contradicts Itself. Good evening. There was a time when words carried weight, when a statement from a throne, be it gilded in gold or draped in flags, was meant to anchor reality, not distort it. But what happens when the voice of authority no longer speaks in truths, but in echoes? Echoes that contradict, echoes that unravel, echoes that leave the listener not informed, but disoriented. Tonight, we do not examine a war. We examine something far more dangerous. We examine confusion, manufactured at the highest level. Consider this. A nation stands at the edge of conflict with Iran. Diplomacy teeters, the world watches, and yet the question is not strategy, it is not morality, it is not even outcome. It is something far simpler. Who is going to the meeting? Vice President J.D. Vance, appointed to lead negotiations, was confirmed by officials to attend critical talks in Islamabad. And yet, in the same breath, the same morning, the same moment in time, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, declared the opposite. He would not go. Then he would. Then he already had. Then he hadn't left at all. Reality did not shift. Only the words describing it did. And when truth becomes fluid, it ceases to be truth at all. But perhaps you say, this is merely logistics, a scheduling error, a miscommunication. If only it were so simple. Because the contradictions do not end there. Iran has agreed. Iran has not agreed. The deal is nearly complete. There is no timeline. The strait is open. The strait is closed. Gas prices will fall. Gas prices may rise. A 20-year agreement is proposed. A 20-year agreement is rejected. Each statement, a thread. Each contradiction, a cut. Until the fabric of reality itself begins to fray. Now ask yourself, when the narrative changes not day to day, but hour to hour, who benefits? Is it the citizen seeking clarity in a world already clouded by conflict, or is it the architect of confusion? Because confusion is not always a flaw. Sometimes it is a strategy. A fog thick enough that no one can see clearly, and therefore no one can confidently challenge what they cannot define. If truth is unstable, then accountability becomes impossible. And what of the threats? Promises of peace wrapped in diplomacy followed by declarations of destruction, power plants, bridges, infrastructure. Take the deal, the voice says, or everything burns. Is this negotiation, or is it theater? A performance where the script changes mid-scene and the audience is told to applaud, regardless. Even the metrics of everyday life, the price at the pump, the cost of survival, become part of the shifting narrative. Certainty is offered, then withdrawn. Predictions made, then contradicted. And still the refrain remains. Trust the voice. But tell me, how do you trust a voice that cannot remain loyal to its own words? There is an old idea. If you repeat something often enough, it becomes truth. But what happens when you repeat everything? When every possibility is spoken aloud, yes and no, war and peace, agreement and collapse. The result is not truth, it is noise. And in noise, the signal dies. So tonight I leave you with this. Not a conclusion, but a question. If those in power can say everything and its opposite, if reality itself becomes negotiable, then what remains for the people? Not facts. Not certainty. Only one thing remains. The responsibility to listen carefully, to question relentlessly, to remember what was said yesterday when today denies it. Because in an age of contradictions becomes rebellion. And the truth is no longer given, it must be defended. Good night. Masks fade, but the echo of a free voice endures.